Hello viewers, we are here at Nick Presents India Kids Summit Season 3. I have with me right now Mr. Jaskirat Singh sir. First of all sir, how are you doing? I have to ask you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me here. Nice.
You know sir, after a long time COVID was there were a lot of different challenges in between. The human interaction was almost next to nil. Finally things are kind of, winding up and, moving in the right direction. So what do you have to say on that?
I'm so glad to be here. This is my first event since the lockdown and things have opened up. I'm very glad to be able to do this in person with you and the talk we just had. Fabulous event. Thank you for having me.
Wonderful. Sir, the session that you had, I'm pretty sure you made some interesting points yourself and at the same time you heard some interesting points from your co-speakers. So if I have to ask you your biggest takeaway from the session, what would that be?
I think one of my biggest takeaways from here is how eager and keen we all are for Indian content to be able to go out, for Indian content to start getting the value which international content is getting, which the entire industry and everybody on the conversation, on the panel was talking about. That is something we are very, very all looking forward to.
Sir, unlike adults where, we just segregate them maybe as 18 plus or 21 plus, in kids it's quite a different ball game altogether. You talk about 2 to 5, 5 to 9 and different age groups. But you can't always have multiple contents for multiple years. It's like too much. So it might just be a situation where you are making one that has to appeal to all three, age groups as well. So how do you simultaneously do that and achieve success?
So I play in the digital, I play on the YouTube platform. For me, we specialize in the preschool kids segment. So like you said, 2 to 5, 2 to 6, 2 to 7, right? Or maybe a little earlier, 1 to 5. Let's call it the preschool segment. For us, I operate over 50 IPs of our own, and we operate 600 YouTube channels. So we don't create one. To answer your point, digital gives the flexibility to my audience to come and choose what they like and from where do they want to see whatever they want to see. It's not like linear that only this is what is coming up to you, see it or not. In our case, it's a choice we give to the customer.
Last question, sir, before I let you go. How much do you rely on the feedback of kids directly when it comes to improving what you make?
A lot. Customer feedback means a lot to us. How customer adopts and takes on to our content means everything to us to brainstorm and think about how do we want to keep maturing that IP as we go along or create new content for them. So customer feedback is very important.
Thank you so much, sir, for this brief chat. It's a pleasure. I hope I get to see you in many more chats in the future. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Pleasure. Thank you.